Indie Game Award 2025 Winners Interview. I am Natani, and today I'm with Danny and Damien from Omad Games. Hello!
Hello! Hi!
Hello, so please introduce yourself, your position, and also your game.
Hi, nice to be here. Yeah, my name is Damien. I'm the writer and designer for Omad Games, and I have been doing writing this, narrative and design for games for around 10 years already. Omad Games is a very recent company that we founded with some ex-colleagues last year.
I'm Danny. I'm the art director of Omad Games, or Omad Games, so we can play with the name. So yeah, as Damia said, we founded the company a year ago to create awesome games.
Yeah, I mean, the game that we're making, it's called The Midnight Barber. And so when we started the company, we really wanted to make games that are like small format, but with big narratives and with some innovation. So this game is like a narrative game, but with a rhythm aspect. And it's about a barbershop that opens only at midnight. And you need to tend to a clientele of supernatural creatures like vampires, werewolves. You need to cut their hair to the rhythm so that they relax and they tell you all their secrets.
Wow, that's so cool. What inspired you to create The Midnight Barber?
So when we started out, one of the main focuses was to do something that, because it's a very small studio, we're only 3 people, so we wanted to do something that we could create between the 3 of us. And yeah, we had a lot of brainstormings, and somehow the idea of a barbershop at midnight was really interesting. We also got inspired by the TV show from Japan, Midnight Diner. But at the same time, yeah, we really wanted to bring a different gameplay element, and we thought, like, what better than these calming and soothing sounds that happen in a barbershop, like the cutting of the scissors and all that. So that was why we ended up with the rhythm aspect of the game.
Why are they like creatures, but not human?
I mean, different reasons, but mostly we feel that this allows us to speak in terms of narrative about some deeper topics, but from a more fun approach, having this creature element.
Yeah, so it's like if you do something that is realistic, that's nice, but the thing is that if we have like the fantastic part, not even about art, but I think in narrative too, give us more freedom, let's say, because you can play with different elements there. And to be honest, we like fantasy creatures, we like vampires, we like werewolves, and so it's like, why not? So,
I see. So since you've won the Best Audio in Indie Game Award, and it is pretty cool that you use the ASMR blending inside the rhythm game. Why do you want to use the ASMR thing?
It wasn't planned like that, like hey, let's do a ASMR game. Mm-hmm. We decided that we were going to do a reading game. We thought that it was like logical to put there the sounds of the barbershop when you, the buttons. And honestly, it was something that, it's true that we check some videos of an ASMR barbershop, but to check some shots and some things and some aesthetics. So we weren't connecting there a lot of the ideas, but it was something that was mentioned to us, like, hey, your game is so ASMR, and it was, oh, that's right, it is. So yeah, it was something that
not only the cutting sound or the spraying sound, but also the talking sound.
Yeah, the talking, the rain. So everything has like this. A game doesn't work. We can do these chill videos to work at home, you know, like these chill music videos, because the game is super chill and super relaxing. So yeah, all the pack that we added there makes this atmospheric ambience.
Wow, so I'm pretty curious about who made the rhythm.
Yeah, so we worked with a Spanish composer, and actually, yeah, we met him when we started making the game. We still didn't even have anything made. We just had like an illustration that Danny had made to have a bit of the concept. And he immediately connected with what we were trying to do. Because it's a rhythm game and it's so connected, to us it was important that we could collaborate together, because the rhythm itself of the songs is part of the game design, which is also what I need to do to balance the difficulty and everything. So the collaboration needs to be very close to create the right mood. And yeah, he immediately gave us also a lot of ideas about design and about a lot of different stuff. So it's been very good.
Yeah. The thing is that we went to this festival, and as he said, like with only an illustration and a pitch deck with 3 pages, and he connected a lot. He was giving ideas, and he's called Rodrigo Arribas. Let's give the guy a shot because he's really talented and he added a lot to the game with music.
I see. So, did you encounter any challenges during the development of the game?
Because there's no narrative rhythm ASMR game out there. So when you do something that's not in the market, it's always a challenge when you start out. And especially in this case, the challenge was that for us it's very important that we ask you to do 2 things at the same time, follow the conversation and keep the rhythm.
Yeah.
And doing 2 things at the same time is very difficult. So the main challenge has been to make the rhythm easy enough that you can still follow the conversation, but not too easy that it gets boring. And for sure this will be a challenge that we will keep having during development as we add new characters and new songs and everything. But we think we have found like the right spot. So yeah, in the beginning it was way harder when we gave the game to colleagues to try it out. In the beginning they were like, I like it, but I didn't understand anything about the story. So because I was too focused on the rhythm part, and for us, because we had been prototyping for a while, we already knew how to play. So we didn't realize until someone from outside plays it, and it's like, yeah, it's too hard to pay attention to what's happening.
It should be in a balance, right?
Yeah. Exactly, but iterating and also understanding that in the beginning you will be more stressed about the rhythm, so we move the important story details to later, and at some point players really get used to it, and they can do both things at the same time. So
I see. Congratulations on winning the Best Audio in the Indie Game Award 2025. How do you feel when you get to know that you have won this award?
Very good, yeah. It was like, to us it made us very happy that we had the nomination for both audio and narrative, because it's a rhythm narrative game. So it was like, okay, these 2 things, we knew that they need to be very high quality. And then when we had the confirmation about the audio, I mean, as the writer of the game, I was like, damn it wasn't the narrative. But it made us super happy because it's one of the aspects that's super unique about the game. So we think that for a rhythm game, it's very important to have this recognition. Yeah.
Thank you so much. But I would like to know that winning this award, did it really help you from any aspect?
Definitely. I mean, because that's also why, since we are here in Taipei for the exhibition, we are noticing that it gets us like a lot more attention from players and from publishers, so it gets a lot more interest. And then also in terms of morale boost, it helps us a lot to keep on going.
A lot of extra motivation and a lot of energy to continue and to finish the project. So yeah, thanks.
I've heard that your game is like designed for controllers, right?
Yep.
Do you want to make any changes for like the keyboard players can also play it more smoothly?
Definitely, that's on our like things to do, because the thing is we see it as a game that you play like laying on the sofa or like not necessarily on the desktop, but there's still a lot of use cases for playing it with a laptop, or like there's a lot of uses for playing with keyboard. So yeah, we plan on doing that very soon.
Yeah, the thing is that, for example, when we did the layout for the controller, you use these 2 fingers, like they resemble like a scissor going and the spray.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's the idea of it. Oh. So for the scenes, game development normally is like running away, try to finish things. We are waiting for a moment of calm to design really well the control for keyboard, because we want at least to find a similar solution that is immersive too. So yeah.
Lastly, I would like to ask, what's the next step for OMAG Games? Is it updating the Midnight Barber, or also you are going to have some new projects?
Yeah, I mean, we still have a lot of, like around 1 year of development left for Midnight Barber, so we want to add several new customers for the barbershop, a lot of story to make it like a complete package, and maybe also some additional features that we are working on about managing the barbershop itself, choosing clients and upgrading a bit the barbershop. So that's the main focus for now, but we already have several ideas for other projects that we can't wait to get started on also.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the fun thing is that, so we love the Midnight Barber, so it's like our baby, but from all the ideas we had of the project, it wasn't the one that hyped us the most. So, but that one should be our second or third game because it's really big. So it's like we need to wait and
it's a big game.
Bigger, not super
okay,
big, but
bigger.
So it's like it's something that with a team of 3, it would be like kind of difficult to do. So yeah, you will need to wait to see.
It's okay. It's worth to wait. It's worth to wait. So where can I find your game?
So it's still in development, but actually we opened the Steam page just for this event. It wasn't open until now, but also because we won the award and we are here, we want people to start wishlisting the game if they want. So yeah, you can find it on Steam, and if you wishlist it, it will help us a lot.
Sure. Add Midnight Barber to your wish list.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you so much for Danny and Damian for today. And that'll be it for our interview today. Hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.